Greetings and welcome to episode 63 of my Empire Total War Darth Mod USA campaign. And this, my friends, we left it last time, where our campaign, our operation against Sweden here in Copenhagen, in Denmark, has begun in earnest. It really has. And the reason we are going for Copenhagen here is whilst the Swedes are busy with the Russians, who have absolutely given us the opportunity to do this, only because Russia has attacked Sweden so aggressively here in Scandinavia, has it given us that window of opportunity to be able to do what we're doing now without bringing anybody else in here and causing any more trouble with any other nations. So if we can do this, it can really give us not only the production centre here, but also give us control effectively of the Baltic here. The strategic position here of control of Baltic would be absolutely exquisite for us. It really will, because effectively we can cordon off the Baltic. Particularly if Russia in the future decides they want a war with us, we can effectively cut off Russia from the outside world via the Baltic. Now they have other routes, especially through the Middle East, and sort of further down into the sort of the Urals, as it were, pushing into sort of the Middle East, as it were. There they really do have, they can go through their sort of allies' territory. Of course, Germany is their ally, and Germany holds quite a lot of territory down in the Urals there, so they can move through there. But as far as I'm concerned, or as far as we are concerned, should I say, the Baltic Sea here can be pretty much completely cut off, absolutely cut off in its entirety. And also St. Petersburg, remember, is the absolute key, the hub, the heart of Russian trade. All of the bulk of their trade go through St. Petersburg. Now if we cut that trade route off, that is going to cut them to the bone via their trade. It really is, and they're going to feel the pinch there, my friends, especially sort of financially. Okay, they've got their ally Germany, who's obviously going to feed them a lot of trade overland. But if we can really put the squeeze on Russia, this is if they declare war on us, or if Germany declares war on us again and Russia decides to come in on the side of Germany, then of course, we have at least got ourselves a strategic position not only against Russia but also against Germany. Down here, we can strike from the north down into the south here. Berlin is a tempting target, my friends. But that is in the future. That is a future campaign. For the moment, we are up against the Swedes here, and of course they've intercepted us here as we try to cross the sort of the straits here into this. You can see we've got this small strike force here, but I think Sweden is starting to feel the cut here of the economic damage done to them, because a lot of the trade has been cut off. They've lost a lot of, their cities have been cut. They lost Stockholm, which is the absolute heart of their economy and their production centre, and I think they're starting to really feel the pinch now. They really are. Economically, I think they're in quite dire straits. As you can see, many of these have taken an absolute thrashing here without even being in any battles. So they're starting to lose men from desertion because they're not being paid. We know all too well what that is like from being bankrupt a few times. So that's given us the opportunity to strike into quite a weakened garrison, and we're going to take that opportunity, mark my words, my friends. We really are. And the Marines, the Marine Expeditionary Force, the Marine Corps, the absolute mailed fist of our armies here is being sent into Copenhagen. It will be withdrawn once the task of capturing Copenhagen has been completed. It will be withdrawn for further operations elsewhere. And I think many of you probably already tell we are moving into the Middle East against the Ottoman Empire, mainly for reasons completely outside of the strategic sort of goal, but out of necessity. It really is. But we can turn that into an advantage. We can turn that into a positive, as we always must do, even when things don't look too good. Always look for the positive. So we may be pulling the Marines out as soon as they've taken Copenhagen. We shall leave a garrison of an army group in Copenhagen just to quell any sort of uprisings. And the Marines, with an additional force coming from America, an additional force coming from Ceylon that was sort of camped there, as it were, moving back into the European theatre, those will come together, and looks like we're going to be moving into the Middle East. And again, that has hazards beyond comprehension. It really does, because if we move into the Middle East, we're going to stir up a hornet's nest down there. We really are. But again, that's for future episodes, my friends, or possibly even this episode. Let's just see how things happen. But first, we have to got our main goal, taking Copenhagen. Let's begin this fight. Denmark, what an absolute beautiful sight this is going to be. If we can take this with minimal casualty, there will be casualties, be under no illusions. There will be casualties, but if we can take this city, this region, It really will give us a massive strategic boost here. Possibly it could even be the absolute linchpin of our entire campaign here in Europe. It really could define our operation here in Europe. Remember, this operation has cost us hundreds of thousands of gold, tens of thousands of lives to get where we are now, and we're just making the opportunity of two wars between two nations, and we've just sort of snuck under the radar, as it were, and we've just grabbed the territories while they're fighting each other, while they're, really going to fisticuffs there. So we're just going to take the advantage of what that situation is and take these territories for them. Now, this is a very hilly land here. Look at this, the hillocks, the mound, look at that. That is absolutely blocking the view of everything here. But remember, they are intercepting us. So they should be coming towards us. We want those cannons to be firing on all cylinders here. So we want a decent open ground here which to fire on. I believe here we've got a lot of things, a lot of obstacles in our way here. We're sandwiched between quite a lot of hillocks, rocks, outcrops, as it were. So we really have to be careful what we're doing here. Let's pull some of these gentlemen back here from the main line here. We've got a forest here as well, which would definitely have been useful if it had been more forward. Oh, look at the cannon we got here. This is an absolutely exceptional cannon. Look at these cannon here. Oh. It is a wonderful sight. Look at that. I mean, that is an absolute blitzkrieg here of cannon. And we should put them on quick line, which is devastating. Now, normally I would split these down, but because we're up against not a massive strike force, we will keep them together. No, unless we can. No, I think actually we will split them. We'll split them down into two disparate groups here. So at least we've got them. Actually, let's just separate these out a second. Right. Let's get some order here, gentlemen, please. And you three. And you three. Thank you. Right, that's better. Bit of order. I think we'll have the general here. General Sam Allen, of course. One of our finest generals here, the leader of one of our finest armies here. I should put the general back here. There's no point in putting in harm's way, especially with this sort of outcrop here, blocking our path. Now we've got the US Marines here. I think we'll put US Marines right in the van. Actually, we'll put the 2nd New York. They have been with us quite a long time. 2nd New York, I'll have the honour of holding the centre of the line. Then we'll have the Green Mountain Boys here on the right. We might be even able to hold these 4 regiments of Continental Marines. No, we'll get all the Marines involved, I think. Oh, look at that, Eagles of the Star-Spangled Flag. What a wonderful sight. Here on the left. Absolutely fantastic. Look at that. What a central defensive line that is. That is wonderful to see. Zeno's battalion here on the right. Let's pull these gentlemen back here. We want everybody. We've got Jameson's Irish Brigade again on the right here. Going quite heavy. We don't really need all of these troops to be used, I don't think. We've got Legion of the First Freedom Fighters. Now these are effectively light infantry, but still we can still use them as though they were sort of a line infantry. So we'll keep that fine. Unless we don't know, I think what we'll do, we'll pull the light infantry out here. We don't really need them to be involved. I think we'll use Washington's Pride here on this left flank. Oh, look at that, and hidden as well, even better. Now, I think we can probably get away with just this, to be honest. We will put another regiment here, Continental Congress's own. These are hidden, so that's actually quite nice. We'll put these back here so they don't get involved in any fighting here, which we don't want. Keep them in reserve. And we'll actually put Congress's own in sort of an emergency position if they need to be moved into position to hold back. What the blazes is going on here? We'll move these gentlemen again out of harm's way here. And we'll just put one more regiment. We'll put Lafayette's Honour here. They shall be the one that will respond if needed. Let's take these off fire at will. We don't want any casualties from our own men. Thank you very much, gentlemen. We shall move. Look at this. Look at this. This sort of gully here. That is huge. And Legion of the First Freedom Fighters. I've got these sort of hidden back down out of the way here. I think we've got enough here in the first sort of line here to take care of this strike force. Let's do this, my friends. Where are they? Where are they? There they are. Show yourselves, gentlemen. Right, actually they're gonna come in pretty hard on this left flank here. They're right. So actually what we will do is we'll shift these gentlemen in. Now let's choose our... Oh, look at that. What a wonderful sight. Excuse me. Oh, look. How could they have not hit? How could they have not hit those? Just got to make sure that we do get these Republican guards. We definitely want to hit those. Come on, gentlemen. Reload faster, gentlemen. By damn, Copenhagen will be ours. It will be ours, mark my words. Looks like they come pretty heavy along here, so we might have to put in Morgan's First Raiders here. We don't want to be caught out here at all. Steady, lads, steady now. Oh, good God. Good God. We've just wiped out our entire own battalion. What the blazes is going on here? That is an absolute tragedy there. Alright, these men have been pulled out. These men have been pulled out. That regiment should never have taken that much damage. Not in a million years. Good grief, what an absolute blunder. Get out. Get out. Good grief. Move it, gentlemen, move. Right, we went all guns firing. Look at that, we've absolutely killed it. That was a grievous mistake there, but they shall be rebuilt. We almost lost that Marine regiment then. By damn, we almost lost the entirety of them there. Look at that, they've been absolutely shattered here. Come on, gentlemen, please. That's more like it. That's more like it. Oh, look at that. Look at this. It's an absolute joy to see. Now that is what happens when you... Oh my goodness me, we've absolutely shattered these. What happens when you come up against the United States. Change fire again. Here they come, regiment of horse. Steady, lads, steady now. Right, these gentlemen definitely need to rest here. They definitely need to rest. It's going to be tough here. They might charge us here. They might charge us. If they get too close, we'll stop firing immediately. Or if they just stop there, we shall blitz them to pieces. Lads, steady now. Let's close the door here. Oh my word, this is an absolute slaughter. We've got no cavalry of our own here. This is the one weakness of this army, is there's no cavalry, no mobility at all. By damn, if we can blitz these. slaughter here. We've lost a few men here of our own. Unnecessarily here, the Congress's own took a real beating. That was a misjudgment on my part, and I hold my hands up. I hold my hands up, as we've got to accept responsibility. Our mistakes, there's no point in trying to hide behind it and blame somebody else. It's purely our mistake. My mistake, should I say. Oh, that's an absolute joyous thing to see. Look at that. Absolutely shattered. Right, let's continue the bombardment. Oh, they're all shattered. They're all gone. Anyone else? Whom else is there left? Yes. Oh, that's a wonderful victory, my friends. Fast, minimal casualties apart from that one mistake. And brutally efficient here. We have to not give them any... We lost 151 men. Majority of that was these gentlemen here, which is an absolute shame, but still, we did what we needed to do. Look at that, they lost. They've got 41 men left. Let's have a look what happened here. 2nd New York, 69 kills. US Marines. Look at that wonderful sight here. I salute you, sir.
Impossible, sir.
Right, where are those gentlemen there that just got involved? Right, we're going to immediately replenish. Oh, +1 morale in battles, +1 command, needing infantry. Wonderful. Now, can we actually strike into here, I wonder? We need a force. It's got 3 cannon. It's got 4 cannon, plenty of cavalry. I wonder if we can strike into here. Indeed. And they're refusing. So let's hold this. Now, what are we bringing in here? Oh, they're bringing in quite a lot there.
They hide behind the red skirts. Make ready. March.
Actually, that's worked out in our favour. Got 4 cannon. They got 4-inch. They've got... Oh, actually, they don't have that. These troops have taken an absolute pounding here. We could remove these two forces, these two sort of forces here, of nearly 1,500 respectively here. That would leave the garrison here of Copenhagen absolutely on its own. I think we'll take this, my friends. Let us begin the fight once again. Again, we're just bit by bit chipping away here at the defences of Copenhagen. We really are starting to pull them out here from their defences. They have to respond here. Otherwise, we're just going to walk all over them. So, you know, we can see why they're doing it, but they're falling perfectly into our trap here. This has been perfectly set here. By coming in from 2 different directions, it's given us that opportunity to be as flexible, draw out the defenders, fight them in the open instead of being bogged down there in a sort of a fort battle. By damn, we shall not yield. I'm telling, Copenhagen will fall to us. It will fall to us. Mark my words. Right, we've got a very misty morning here. Look at this. The deepest of winter here, right in Scandinavia. This is a proper winter battle here. We do have cavalry here, plenty of cavalry. We will make the most of that. I think what we're going to do, we're going to go out and we're going to start cutting down the Swedes in the field. Right, we've got these 2 gentlemen here. That leaves us this one and this regiment here. Again, they will be on the left flank. Far left here. We're going to go for those mortars, which will be an absolute pain. Just excuse any noise in the background, my friends. You probably will get an idea who that might be. Of course, looking for attention. We do. Right, let's pull some of these troops back here. Let's pull them back. Just to get ourselves a better line, a deployment line here. Have to excuse any noise in the background. I do apologise, my friends, for that. But he's in a particularly bad mood, shall we say, this evening when I'm recording this. Now, I'm going to put quick lime here, and we might just bring up a tad closer here to the front, the deployment line. Look at that, what a wonderful sight, hidden beautifully within this forest here. And do we have any really hardened combat troops? Not really. Every single one of these is probably pretty ready to go here. Like 174 men. We will put the general here, General Lewis B. And here, once again, Lewis is being called upon and has not let us down yet. His army is known for its extraordinary discipline. I think we'll start off I think we'll start off right from the front here. We'll have this regiment here. And we'll have a regiment on the right. See if we can use the lay of the land here to our advantage. This regiment here on the left. Now we know we're up against two armies here, but I wonder which direction they're coming in from. We might go for the sort of that half crescent sort of shape here, just to protect ourselves. We might even hold a few regiments back. Actually, we could hold the 174. That's a glitch, by the way. There is 174 cavalry in there, but that is just a glitch, a bug. You know, it's just, I don't know where it come from. I've got 174 cavalry, which we shouldn't have at all here. This is not really possible, but it's a bug, glitch. But I'm going to use that because that's going to come in mighty handy. We have another regiment here on the right. Again, we're trying to just let the sort of the terrain dictate where we deploy here, in terms of letting it just flow here. We could just stretch them all out along here in one go, but you just sort of lose that cohesiveness. So you lose the ability for that terrain sort of a flow. Because if you let the terrain sort of dictate in some terms, you usually find that's your advantage. Put these onto the extreme right here. Put the regiment out here on the extreme left. Now we're going to hold that here. I'm going to just angle them slightly here. We're going to hold some regiments back here just to counter any potential aggression here. We'll hold 2 regiments, gentlemen, please. 2 regiments out here on this sort of hill here on the flank here, just to let them, just in case they come from different angles here. We want to be prepared. But we won't, actually we'll put them on fire there. 2 more regiments hither on the right flank here. Again, just being prepared. We're not sure which way they're going to come in from. So it really is vital that we don't, if you're not prepared for such a thing, you really can't complain when things go wrong. Now, let us end the deployment. Let us speak my word right. They're coming in from the same direction here, so if actually we can do, we can send our cavalry right out in that direction. I think what we might do is actually close the door on them here in preparation for such an event. Look at those, look at those. Oh, these fiends, look at these fiends here. I really loathe and detest these mortars, I really do. To whom are they firing upon? What if we can cut off these reinforcements here? Let's get things be prepared here for any eventuality. That's it, lads, open fire! Steady, lads, steady now. Oh, there's an absolute massacre here. They're shaking. What the? Get into the rifleman, gentlemen, please. Oh, this is a joy to see. An absolute joy to see. Target them. Let's get the superior line infantry. Come on, kill that general. Got him. Oh, he's been absolutely shattered here. That's a lot. That's a roll like that Republican Guard there. Right, let's bring this combat group here together. I wonder if we can. Right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's crush in this Republican Guard here. Because they're going to pose a real threat to us. Good grief, this is an absolute massacre. Heavy cav, we've avoided them. What a beautiful shot there. We'll converge upon these here. Look at that, absolutely smashing them to pieces here. Steady now, gentlemen, steady. They're shattered. 4-inch mortar gone. Heavy horse, they're wavering, but they're coming back by here by the looks of it. Let's keep that pressure on them. Come on. Come on. 4, lads, 4. Come on. We've overwhelmed them here. Overwhelmed them. They're shattered. Move on. Are we bombarding these yet, gentlemen? Why are you not bombarding them? Oh, what a beautiful sight. We want these dragoons destroyed, please, gentlemen. If you would be so kind. Let's just pull out of here. We don't want to get dragged into some kind of... We've absolutely butchered these Swedish forces. These were the defenders of Copenhagen, the sort of the outlying defenders. Look at this, what a... It's like a horde. It's a wonderful sight to see. Now we've drawn them out, now we turn an attack. Keep going, gentlemen, keep going. We want them shattered. Get into them. Oh my word, what a shot that was. What a shot. Militia. Interesting. Get in there, swarm that line off. Look at this. It's absolutely, we're butchering everything behind the lines here. They've been absolutely destroyed. Utterly destroyed here, the Sweden. This may present a few problems here for us, but still. Who do we kill? Gumbjorn Carlson. Look at that, shattered. Let's reform. Oh, we have absolutely swarmed over everything here. Let's see what you're made of, gentlemen. Not a lot. Not a lot. We have absolutely steamrolled here. And now the ultimate test against the heavy cav. Probably the finest unit they have here. Will they stop the horde here? Onwards, lads, onwards. What the places, where do these come from? Riflemen? Oh, it's a wonderful sight to see. Come on, lads. Don't let the heavy cavalry beat you just because they're here. Come on now. That's more like it. They're broken. Wait a minute, where the heck are these coming from here? Ah, 24 pounders. Another general dead. Hardvig Lund. Didn't even get through the lines. We're going to go for these 24 pounders here. We can't allow them. To set up here. Move, lads. Charge! Oh, they fought with distinction and valour. They might give us a quick shot right through the bow here, but we've just got to keep going. Broken. Oh, it's a joyous day. Anybody else? I think everybody else has been broken. We're just going to move down to here to finish off the rest of these. If you would please, gentlemen. Damn, they got some long range right here. I won't tolerate any casualties here. Oh, what a fight that was. What a fight. Oh, that was a wonderful fight, my friends. The second fight that's just rolled into here. We're just rolling up these defences here. Look at this. We've lost 133. They lost 1,265 men. Look at the regiment of horse. They destroyed virtually the entire army single-handedly. And the howitzers, once again, although it says only 2, they've killed far more than that. Oh, that's so wonderful. Look at that. Gone. They've been absolutely decimated here. Corporal Goldbraid, look at that. Wonderful. Good grand strategy and tactics. Excellent. +2 morale. Brilliant. And again, good understanding of attack. Right, what we are going to do is we're going to replenish these gentlemen, because we are going to hold them.
At the ready.
Can we actually move to here? Well, we can't. That would just bring us straight to a conflict here. Got these being decimated. That is not really, but mind you, this is a pretty decent garrison army here. But I think we've got enough to overwhelm this. I think we could see the fall of Copenhagen quite soon here. And these we'd have then 2 Lübeck and Husum would be free for us to start building our own first rates here. We'd also have a port here in Aarhus, or Aarhus, Aalborg, Jutland. We can finally finish off this army here as well, I think, loitering about. And why are they not being repaired? Why are they not being repaired? I think we can start building another army here, potentially to go against, because you can see Russia have got Finland here. But potentially maybe we might even see a resurgence of the Swedish along here, so we want to be careful here. So how many have we got? We need more cannon. We should more. We'll also get some more horse, I think. We've pretty much got all of these under control. How long? 5 turns at surrender. Norway is an ally, which is good. We've got that flank covered. We're at peace with Spain, but I can guarantee you, it looks like Naples is already aiming here, because you can see Naples have sent this force here. Why would you send that force here? There's no need for them to be here at all whatsoever, unless they're looking to try and take Annapolis here. We've only got 2 cannon in there, but they would drag in this army here. Unless they're trying to go for Pennsylvania, unless they try and go for Williamsburg here, which they will take. That does vex me, it really does. Who are Naples have as their allies? Oh, that's a lot, but we can't drag these into the... We're already at war with them and those, but we can't drag the... We're already at war, we can't drag Prussia back into a battle with us. We'll let this one play out here, but I wonder if we can... That means we have to rebuild this here once again. And now we know we have to tackle the problem we have with the Ottomans. Now it's the decision of whether we send in another full naval fleet here. Whether we put a full battle fleet here into the Middle East. It's a really sort of important question here we try to answer here. Do we send in a full battle fleet here? A naval task force. This naval task force, you look at that, that is wonderful. But do we send it into the Middle East? It's a really provocative move. But we would have to, if we're going to send this in, we'd have to send them in with troop transports into the Middle East, because we are going to probably look at taking Istanbul. To be honest with you, I think we'd be safer if we sent a naval task force in to protect the sort of the thoroughfares, as it were, in and around Istanbul, the sea lanes. We're bound to get reprisals from the Ottomans in some way or another. Who knows, we might even drag in maybe Russia, might be even dragged in, especially if they see us sort of treading on their toes, as it were. I think we will send in this battle group here, this naval battle group here. And we have defended Cuba for numerous times, but I can absolutely guarantee you that we're going to be attacked here by Naples and Sicily. It's a guarantee. They just would not put this navy here. I think we can probably defeat that navy here with this. We've got this. Look at that. What a wonderful navy this is here guarding New York. But they're going to try and... They'll either go for Annapolis or they'll go for Williamsburg here. One or t'other. Britain has again been a staunch ally of ours. We cannot say any differently here. Look at that, plus 222. Look at their war. They're at war with everybody who's declared war upon us. You can't really ask for much more than that as an ally. We do need to take Newfoundland, but we're going to have to wait here. Talking of India and the Mughals, how are we doing here? Indeed, we have... Look at that, they've brought these ports back in. These ports have opened back up, 3,500. We've got to keep these ports crushed here. But we need to build this fleet up here. We'll get that back up to full health and then we'll strike again. Got 24,000. I think we might do. Let's continue our upgrade of our ports here. We've got plenty of troops here, I believe, but what I wanted to do was this. Morgan Beckham, General Beckham, you are going to hereby build a fort here on the border with Russia. We're going to start off with that, but it will eventually become an artillery fort. I think we're going to do that as well, because we want this to be absolutely locked down here, this border. They've got a fort here, Fort Panamoon. We've got the fort here, Fort Frederick, is going to be established to guard the border here between Lithuania and East Prussia. A defensive precaution, but one that is needed. Look at that. That army there is pretty vast. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to... Oh, we already got the recruitment phase. They're beginning quite nice. And here as well. So I think what we're going to do is our last amount of gold here. What we've got coming in. 76. That's a beautiful sight. Can we upgrade any more around here? Yes, we can indeed. That's what we're going to do. So Pensacola here is going to be in Florida, is going to be upgraded here to a full global trading company. Look at that, that's wonderful to see, wonderful to see. Actually, probably better if we did Veracruz here. That's going to bring in a lot more for us. Yeah, much better to do that. New Mexico. And these gentlemen here just standing here, they're not going to really do much. What we can do, we're going to build another army here. We're going to get that army group up and running as well. It's going to guard South America, and we're going to get an army group that's going to defend North America. We've already got this army here. Look at that. That's a wonderful army. I wonder if we can send that across. I think we can, my friends. I think we can. Will it reach there in time, I wonder? Will it reach there? Will it reach? It will indeed. We're going to send this army across. And it's going to be sent hither. Over, gentlemen, move.
Ready and waiting.
If you want any of these territories, you're going to come for it. We've got a battle group here, a naval battle group. It's stationed here, but it doesn't need to be here really. I think what we will do is we'll bring it to here. Oh, look at that. It's already earned its spurs down there in the South American theatre. As you can see, the South American theatre has absolutely earned its spurs down here, but let's just see what happens here. We can definitely start recruiting. We've already got one there, some more first rates I think next turn. But we may see how the minister's doing here. Oh, look at that minister there. He is absolutely a fantastic minister. 84% government popularity. 6 turns from family tree. I think we've done pretty well here, my friends. We've got Copenhagen completely surrounded here. Right, let's end the turn. No more research can be done, no. How's the prestige? Let's have a look at prestige. Look at the prestige. Look at the naval power. We even outmatched Britain for naval power, which takes some doing, but look at Russia's military. It is staggering. 6887. Even Germany's military outdoes us here. But look at the Ottoman Empire military is quite staggering. They must have a lot of troops. You need to take Romalia here for various reasons, but we are going to take Romalia, and we're probably going to take Ankara as well, to be honest with you. Right, let's end that. And also, France is just keeping Austria from our striking against us here in Warsaw. They're taking a lot of flack here. The French. Oh, look at that Irish Legion. They really are fighting a good battle here for us. I don't mind that at all. Two nations a week, one a week themselves of war. I've got no problem with that at all. Let's end the turn, my friends. See what happens here. Britain. Oh, that's staunch ally. Look at that. Come on, Britain, kick Russia out of there. It's beautiful to see. Barbary States, these fiends, Austria. Will they go for France again, I wonder? Oh, they've kicked France back there. That's opened up the doorway there for them to be able to attack into Poland against us. But oh, look at France. They are building a huge, huge force here. Right on our doorstep. I'm not happy with that at all. Hang on a minute. Don't tell me that they're going to be coming to the aid of Austria. What exactly are you doing there, Germany? Look what, there it is. There it is. I accept, sir. But my allies have joined me, yours haven't. Ah! Would you look at that? You've just fallen into the trap. That's pushed that navy away from there. Ottomans. Ottoman Empire. Also, my friends, while this is going on, I forgot to say, I've also now got a Twitter account for this channel as well. So if any of you want to sort of, you know, contact me from Twitter, or just want to just follow me on Twitter, you'll know when the video is up. I'll probably be, giving a few hints and tips of some of the few campaigns that are coming up. As I'm about to upload them, I'll let you know what's happening with them. If you want to contact me, speak to me again, contact with me then. I've got a Twitter account, my friends. Just follow me and you'll find out when those videos are released, and we'll have a bit of a chat on Twitter as well if you fancy. So, just trying to expand my sort of the social horizons of my channel as well as it is, and also a bit more interaction with you as well, my friends. I think that's a really important thing to have as well. So follow me on Twitter and we can definitely keep in contact with each other. I'd like to thank you once again for all your wonderful support, my friends. My channel has just gone it's just gone exploded. Like, it's just been fantastic to see. It really has, and I appreciate all your support. Everybody who views my channel, everybody that clicks on subscribe, even if you don't subscribe at all, you just watch my videos, that is fantastic as well, my friends. I'd like to thank all of you for it. Where's Norway going exactly? Ah, they have sent Naples packing. Well done, Norway. Vara farmland. So they've moved down here. They're probably going to try and relieve this here. We're not going to repair any of this yet. We don't need to. And why is that, gentlemen? Why is that not replenished yet? Got a few more casualties still to be replenished here. Oh, that's wonderful to see. I think what we can do is eliminate this fleet.
We are
get out of that. We take those. I think we'll take those. We did lose a lot of ships there, but we've sunk that fleet there. And we can rebuild it. We shall rebuild it. It'll be still be sent to the Middle East. Oh, 58,000. 71,000. That's excellent. So with that in mind, we're going to build this fleet back up again. And this force here, that's a force we can deal with here from probably here. But most likely we're probably going to blood in this army here.
At the ready. By the land. Make ready. March. And forward.
What's the composition?
Sir.
Plenty here to deal with that, I think. More than enough to deal with this. I think we'll take that fight soon. Plus when we're out and on sea, that's excellent. Plus when we're out in battles. We've got these in East Prussia as well. We've got to focus on Europe as well. That really is an important theatre of operation for us. I'm just going to pull these gentlemen to here.
March.
I'm going to recruit some more. We're not going to put a general in this army just yet. Not until it's a full army.
Ready and
I think we need more cannon as well. Let's have 4 cannon there. That does pay dividends. We also have these gentlemen here. They've got to cross quite a large gap here to get it through here. So actually what we will do is ideally we need to have an army on the other side of the Vistula here. That's such a long way around. Is it because they are there? I believe it is. So we can move the gentleman to here. Yeah, it's because he's blocking there. Oh, no, gentlemen, please.
Make ready.
Thank you.
And forward.
Right, what do we have
Ready
here?
and awaiting.
Gonna need cannon. I'll have 4 cannon there, and we'll just have some cavalry. Remember, the composition is important. We'll probably go cannon heavy, cavalry heavy in this one here, just for the mobility on the border here. We might even move this army up to the border here and put a fort here. Just so it will draw in the Prussians. We do need to cover the back end of this here, make sure we're not going to be caught out. We do have an army group and a bit here to be able to defend the middle section here of this. The sort of the gap here between this forest between Warsaw and Königsberg. Vital we hold this section here, this middle ground here as it were, between the Vistula and sort of Fort Frederick. We cannot allow the sort of the Germans to be able to punch through here and then sort of hook around the backs of these cities here, because then that will sort of compromise our sort of rear lines. They'll be able to cut the road here, supplies, men, ammunition, all that, you know, all of the sort of the key factors here, the critical factors we need to supply the armies will suffer. The armies will suffer greatly here if they're cut off from the supplies. A huge amount of materials is moved between these two territories here, between these two regions here. We have to keep those lines, those roads open at all costs. And we've got excellent. We do have this gentleman here. What do we have?
At the ready. Sir.
Superb. We have another line regiment here. Now, I think what we can do is steady, lads, steady. Crash on me now. Looks like we got a little bit of a blip here on the old recording. I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry about that, my friends. I really am. I don't know what happened there. We had a little bit of a glitch. I thought we were going to crash them, but we didn't. But I think we're going to wait this out here. I wonder if we can bring these into battle again. Are they ready? These are not ready either yet. We're still replenishing. Ooh, I wonder if this army could be launched into... I don't know if it's ready yet. I just don't know if it's ready. If it's combat ready yet. I think what we might do is just move up to here with it. Is it the force to take Istanbul? I don't think so, but is it part of the force that could take Istanbul? definitely. We've got this fleet here that'll defend it for a while. I wonder how far I can go into Istanbul here. Could it indeed land? Here. Take Patras. I believe it could. Oh, that's a wonderful sight. So we're being blocked here. We'll bring Austria to under siege. For that, we can indeed. Can we hit Patras here and gain this island straight off the march? I believe so. That would give us a good foothold here for operations against the Ottomans. Come on now, gentlemen. Don't get caught out. Oh, well done, sir. I think we can take this straight off the bat. Yes! Oh, that, my friends, that was an operation we did not expect to be undertaking, but we did it. Oh, yes, that's a beautiful sight. We did that right on the spur of the moment. That was right on the cuff, that was. Oh, excellent. Sweden here. We get a theatre. Eventually we're going to deal with these fiends here. I think we will deal with this gentleman here. I think what we will do is we'll probably intercept some of these armies. Oh, we have only got one cannon. Are we serious here? We're gonna. Oh my God, we got too much. We got too much cavalry here. We have to refocus that army. That's not gonna go out like that. Not a chance. Whoa, steady, gentlemen.
Ready for order. Sir. By the land. March.
We need to. I think we'll build some more ships here. Let's get these fleets up and running here. Got coming in there 60,000. 166,000 here for the tax income. Not bad at all. Still got 10,000 here, so we can actually upgrade another port. Still replenishing and building here. We should do one last act of this episode, but we need to upgrade a port. That's been upgraded here. How is this port? What will this bring us in? 625 here in Tamiko. So I think we'll upgrade that. Global trade, bring that in as well. Yep, definitely. Yep, I think we've done the right one here. These two in Mexico will definitely bring in a lot of money, especially with the gold here, bringing in a huge amount of mineral wealth and gold, precious metal wealth. 15,000 coming out of there, 9,000 coming out of there. That's a staggering amount there coming from Cuba. But our last act of this episode is to engage this force here before it gets anywhere near New York. And now, my friends, is going to be where we're going to end this episode. As you can see, we've already bringing in the New York garrison as well, and we're going to deploy and fight these gentlemen. It doesn't look like they've lost many men at all. It does say they've lost a few men, but I can't see where. Probably here. Excuse my phone there. It looks like they've just lost some militia units, but that's pretty much a brand new army here. I think they've assembled for this attack. They've only got 3 pounders. Luckily we've got 4 or 3 24 pounders. We've got plenty of cavalry, and again so have they. We've got enough infantry, but we're backed up by these gentlemen here as well. I think what we will do is we'll bring in infantry. Actually, we'll bring cavalry in first. And then we'll bring infantry in. Those rockets aren't really going to be needed. Oh, that is going to be an excellent fight, but we are not going to allow Naples to just come in and walk over us. Not a chance. But my friends, I'm going to end this episode here. We've enjoyed it. I know that some of you have asked for beat generals, and you will be. I can promise you, my friends. As I said, once we got quite a few generals, brand new armies up and running, I'll do a separate video like I've done before. I've made a note of everybody who's asked to be a general, and once we've got enough, say we've got 5 or 6 brand new generals to be promoted, then I will put a separate video out showing that. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, my friends, please comment, like, and subscribe. Again, follow me on Twitch if you want to keep a check of what's happening with the videos and my channel and that. But until next time, my friends, hope you will be safe. Be well, whatever you're doing. Hope you're having a good week. But until next time, my friends, bye for now.